Alright, so stoked to be back here at Ghost Line again. Round 2. So, pretty much just been thinking about it and what I need to do with each part in here to build the speed a little bit, make it as good as it can be. I think that this probably used to be a tabletop and actually had like a little lip on it, you know. But now it's just a roller, and it's just kind of like a weird, awkward roller coming in that messes up the flow for the entrance here. So what I'm thinking is that this just needs to be a tabletop again.
So there's like a little roller coming in. There's not really enough speed to double it, unless you just pedal really, really hard, but it's not really worth it, kinda, I don't know. That's like the last one on the list there. But even rolling it, there's plenty of speed coming in. That this could be a nice little tabletop if I just put an edge on there. So Reichenstein has a little sidekick shovel assistance today, because what I was thinking is that all I really need to do is just kind of cut into the face a little bit, scoop out a new jump face, and it's going to be easier to just kind of get it started by cutting into it rather than just trying to rake and pile it up.
So normally I do all my work with just one tool pretty much, but I decided it's going to be a lot better if I just do some quick cut work on this face. So here comes the mini digger.
I'm going to be able to do what I need to do if I just set the phone up, so let's get that going.
It's just sweet blue sky up here. Perfect day for working.
Alright, so it shouldn't be too hard to get started with the right shape here. This is where the old lip was, I'm pretty sure. It must have been a tabletop before. So all I gotta do is just cut along that edge. From there I get it this other way, and then I'll just meet it in the middle.
Now it's time for you know who. Trusty groundbreaker. Sound shaker. Now it's a cakewalk. A nice chocolate cake is what I end up with. I don't need to worry about this edge past here because it just kind of caves in there anyway, so nobody's going to want to be going off there. You don't want to hit the line, you know. So I'm just going to focus on this middle part that's actually going to get used. It's a little bit lumpy in here. It's a little bit lopsided, so I'll just bring from the high side to fill it out. Bring that smooth side. Oh yeah. Alright, so they're blending that side in anyway. Make it look all nice and smooth. Pro work. This is going to become the most popular line. This is going to become the most popular line in this place. Biggest jumps around here. Really like biggest jumps around here at all. I mean, these will be the biggest jumps within an hour at least for this little zone here. Nearest full-on flow trail is like 2 hours from here. This place is set in a decent spot. It's nearby some other little, well, more heavily used cross-country type trails. So people who are hungry for more will be coming in on this. A little bit lumpy on that transition. I'm just trying to smooth it out a little bit. Just using the backside. Oh, that's why there's a rock in there. Got it. Sometimes you gotta know when to walk away. I probably could have just left this one, but I got back into it again. Now I have to kind of start over, fix the shape. I started to get too overkill on it. And it's even better up here today than the other day. It's a little bit warmer, a lot warmer actually. I got that sun just beaming on me right now. It's like another world compared to down below in that fog. It's like a frozen fog down there. There we go. I kind of had to work it a little bit more. I think I would have had to anyway. That looks better. I'll have to give it a try to really know, but I'm not sure how much of a kick it needs. It's pretty good speed coming down, and it's not far to that little landing, so I think it needs to kind of just be more of like a slanted, gradual kind of a launcher ramp, not so much of like an upward kicker. I'm thinking if I make this one too much of a kicker, it's going to be an over the bars kind of thing. Just because of the angle coming in. And because the actual ramp is pretty short. You see, so if it had like a nice long ramp, like if I built this up taller, then I could do a kicker. But with just a little short ramp like this, if it's too steep, it's just going to be like a speed bump. Straight over the bars. But I'm just trying to work with what's here without having to do a whole lot right now, so maybe eventually this will need to get built up tall, but just to kind of make the shape start to come back a little bit, I'll just kind of do this. Over time, the shape will come back more and more, but this will just get it started. Without cutting it in and redoing it like this, it would just stay that round kind of top forever. But now at least it'll settle back into being this. There we go. Might come back to it later, tinker with it more, get all obsessed about it. But I'm wanting to get down there and give a little love to all of them today, so they can all kind of just be set up. Could be too steep, I don't know. Just gonna have to kind of give it a little try. Let's get it right now. Oh yeah.
Alright, so with that one, kind of giving a little hop and more speed coming in, landing in on the downslope, dropping into this nice curved chute here. It's got a nice berm shape. And then next comes this little roller, which also probably used to be some kind of little something, but it just got hammered down and the shape got lost, I guess. Or maybe it was made to be a roller, or that's just kind of the shape of the ground through here, so they just went with that. I don't know, but when you come at it really quick, it's kind of a problem. Kind of tapping the brakes and then trying to drop down into this slick corner here. It doesn't have a real big berm on it, just sort of the shape. And then it kind of throws off the whole deal coming into the rest of it. Well, I mean, both of these, this one and this other roller here, they both throw off the whole deal because you need that speed to get over this nice little tabletop here. And getting over that tabletop is what sets it up to get over the finisher in this little section. So these two rollers just really just mess it all up. I mean, that one's kind of doable. You have to pinch the brakes a little bit, and then you try to drop down into that corner. It's pretty slick. Pretty hard to hold the speed going around that curve. But this one here, I mean, after you've already lost the speed and you're already fighting the corner, just trying to stay on the line without hitting the brakes too much because you want this tabletop, you know. So coming in here after already dealing with that and then trying to go over this little roller and trying to pump this, and then that's not even a huge tabletop, but it's almost impossible to get over it when you have to try to pump this, which robs all your speed. It's not quite good enough to kind of like air over it, but if you go fast, you kind of hop off the top a little bit and land right down into the flat, so just totally throws it off no matter how you try to do it. So this needs to be reworked for sure. And then this one up here, I don't know if maybe I can kind of like round it down more so you can kind of just float over it better, but I think I'm going to turn it back into like a little tabletop or something, like cutting an edge on it like the other one. And I'll try to do that here, but it's pretty low, so I don't know if I might have to build that up in there. We'll see how it starts to go as I cut into it.
Oh, it's not Reichenstein's turn yet. I'm going to cut it from here only to here because, well, yeah, I'm only going to cut it to here because the shape of the berm just kind of funnels it all into this range. So if you're out to here, you're already riding on this high stuff, lumpy, unworked, out of the line. So, I mean, if you're already over to there, might as well just reset. So it makes sense to just have the jump cut to here, because that's where the fast line comes in, and the fast line is the only one you want. So there you go. Just cut this in real quick. There's a rock right now, pretty much stopped it anyway. So, that's good. Drop that on the bike. Right up under this one. I'm just starting out, cut down, cut out this edge, get started. Down, straight down. Oh, that's a rock. That gets an edge going. Now with this one, I'm just scooping back so I can even out everything all the way down. Get it all loosened
straightened up so I can tape it. A little bit too. So I added a flow because it kind of makes it lean in like this, so it funnels into this spot. Probably overkill, but okay. Clean up this very edge here a little bit because I'll be able to move that into more of a berm shape in there. Get this grass out of the way. There we go. So a little bit here. Get these little sod pieces out of the way here. There's a little ridge left over that was in between. There we go. That's workable. Next. So I'll pull from the bottom. And I'll have to get these stuff down here where I'll flatten this out. I was looking right at the very entrance to the dump. It's good. Oh yeah, I cut it in just the right spot so it just kind of does like this. Makes a little mini berm that funnels right into the face. We'll bring all this loose stuff all the way up. Even a little bit past where I cut that edge, because that'll help blend in that sharp edge. Just kind of push this up a little bit. I'll use the flat side, just see how it goes. See how much more I need to dig into in here. It's getting there already. Bring this back again. A little bit of a clump right here I need to get out. That's just came right out of there. Gotta get some of that dirt back. Turn around, use the flat, fix that hole. There's a rock right here. Maybe I can leave it, I don't know. I'll leave it for now. There we go, that's got a nice tall one on it. This one I want it to be really steep because it has a nice run coming in And I don't want to clear too much distance, just want to go up more. It's nice all straight up and straight down. So it needs to be steep. And because it has this nice long face on it, there's room to make it steep. That's just one of the things you get a feel for over time, that balance of the length of the jump face with how steep it is. Because if you have a nice long jump face, it can be steep, like a dirt jump style, big kicker, you know. Because the bike has room to compress into that and get set for the launch. But if it's a short little face, you have to be careful making it too steep, because the bike just hits that and the front tire just jams into it and over the bars go. Modification. Pretty good for a test run. Doing some smoothing out on the bumpy parts on different stations. I just want to keep moving along. Before I test this one out, I'm just going to go cut in that other one real quick.